Hello, 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 how's it going? Welcome along everyone. Gran Turismo 2 is back. I am back. Just double checking. Last time I was streaming, some of my sound clips and stuff were not working, so we're just making sure that's all kind of set up again and seeing how it is. So yeah, back in Gran Turismo 2. The last stream I did was in November. Hang on, I know you can't see this right now, but bear with me. It was back in November, and I said at the end of that stream that hopefully it's not too long until I can do it again. And it's been just shy of 3 months, or just shy of 4 months. Can't remember now since I did it last. So yeah, a lot has happened since then. I became a dad, so that kind of took up quite a bit of time. Yeah, so that's probably the main thing that's delayed this a little bit. So I haven't really been around enough to do stuff. We're back now. Been doing some FIFA streams. We've had some Walking Dead again. I was doing a little bit of recording and stuff on Dirt 2 and whatnot. So yeah, there's a few things. So now we're back on Gran Turismo, which I'll put on the screen for us. That should be it there. I feel like, are the proportions correct? Maybe or maybe they're not. I don't know. Anywho, my stream's not showing up on my dashboard. Bear with me. Right, so there we go. I think I'm taking up not most of the screen. I'm taking up a part of the screen, whereas let me go to the license center. I think I can move the game over a little bit, so I'm taking up a little bit less of it. I'm moving something. I don't know what I'm moving. Right, there's the game.
Hello.
Who's that? Oh, it's Crackle. Hey, Crackle, how's it going? Oh. No, that's the best I can do with it, because if I move it, Elgato's got a weird funny borders. I'm gonna stop mucking about with the settings here and just crack on with the game. Hey Crackle, what's happening? Now, the chat should be appearing on the stream as well. Oh, hang on, I might need to fix that. 2 seconds. This is a great start back, isn't it? Nope, that's the wrong one. That's also the wrong one. I had it working at some point. There's your chat there. Why is it not on this tab? Oh, I have a specific Gran Turismo 2 tab on my Twitch, on my on my OBS. Who knew? Right, okay. Did I have that set in here? Oh, I do. Oh, okay. It just goes to show, 4 months away, and I forgot what buttons I've got set up on my thing here. Playing Foot Manager 24 for a bit. Nice one. That's good, Crackle. Who are you managing and how are you getting on with it? That's the main questions. While you're doing that, I'm going to jump into licenses. Now, International B is the next license we've not done yet, so we're going to go and jump in and do that. That's how we started off the last stream, was doing licenses, and then going into the main part of the game. I don't really know where I'm at with the rest of the game, so we'll figure that out when we get to it. I think I spoke about some of the cars I was going to sell. We have a weird collection of estates, which is not weird if you know me, so that's kind of handy. Managing Arsenal, doing well, nice one. You can't really not do well with a team like Arsenal in the game. I've got a FM24 save on the go right now as well, Crackle. I am my beloved Inverness Cali Thistle. Actually, that's the camera's over this way. I am my beloved Inverness Cali Thistle on my Football Manager save. Oh, I've got the buttons wrong. Hang on, this controller's plugged in. It's restricting my gameplay. Yeah, so I've got an FM save at the moment as well, where I am Inverness Cali Thistle, and I gave myself a challenge with it. I keep forgetting this game starts you off fast. I gave myself a challenge of not buying any players that hadn't already played for the club, and basically just bringing through the youth. Doing like a rebuild, kind of like they are in real life in a sort of sense. They are bringing in players that haven't played for the club before in real life, but that's way too hot into there. Is there not like a restart in here? Oh, damn it. So yeah, took over Inverness Cali Thistle, bringing through the youth. The youth is priority. only signing players that have already previously played for the club, or loading them back, whatever, and then just taking it from there. So we've had a couple of rocky seasons in the Championship, and then in the last season just gone by, we got promoted to the Premiership via the playoffs, which was a no mean feat in itself, and I think we're going to struggle in the league this year. Although we're sitting 10th, I think. Oh my word. Oh my word. There was a takeover during the career, during my one of my seasons, and it didn't really give us any money. It just cleared the debts that the club had, and then they went, because the club doesn't make money. It's like real life, it's badly run. They decided to put us part time, and because we were part time, none of my players wanted to re-sign, so we almost had a complete rebuild, which was very frustrating. I am really struggling with the dirt aspect of this right now for some reason. I think the dirt ones are really easy, so if I just finish, it should be fine. Yeah. But now we're back in the Premiership, and now they've given us full-time football back, so I managed to hold on to some players. I was fighting clubs off. But anyhow. Enough of the rambling. But yeah, my wee cousin plays for it, but is in the game, so crackly should go raid Inverness for him and sign him for a ridiculous amount of money, and then never play him because he's probably not good enough for your Arsenal team, sadly. Are you far into it, or how many seasons in are you? I don't think they've given him... it's hard to do, I suppose, with like smaller Scottish clubs and players. We'll take silver. With smaller Scottish clubs and players, it's harder to get the right attributes for players, I feel. But they kind of got his wrong. They put him as like a defensive midfielder, where he's kind of more an advanced midfielder when the game was made. And in recent seasons, he's more on the right hand side and playing quite well there. So they've made him more quite a sitting. Hey, Bruno. They've made him more a kind of sitting midfielder rather than an attacker / winger, which is what he is. Oh my word, that's so drifty and so understated. But thanks, Bruno, for the 6-month sub. 6 months in a row. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you staying subbed even though I hadn't streamed for like 4 months or 3 months. So that's massively appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Sorry I missed your stream earlier. I know I was in Discord chatting to you, but still. I'm going to try and give you a shout out because my shout out thing hasn't been working properly recently. It's coming up with the wording, but it's not been coming up with the clips. And it's still not coming up with the clips, so I don't know what's going on with that. I don't really know why that isn't working. Say the happening glitch. Okay, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's whatever input does it all. Anyhow, so for the licenses right now, I'm not going for the gold. I just want to get the licenses done and ticked off, and then we'll come back to them at some point to fully gold and fully complete them, because it's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be an absolute slog to do them. An absolute slog. There is oh my word, the Veers wants to step out big time. One of the licenses in the last stream is a Camaro, and I just know that was going to be an absolute nightmare. I remember watching my friend Chaz do it, and I think he was editing the clips for YouTube, but I think half the bloody episode was just him trying to get that license, so God knows how long he sat there for to actually do it. God knows. That's a silver. Some of these aren't far away. Half a second is easy to find. If you're half a second off in your first run, half a second should be easy to find. Especially some of these ones there. They're not too difficult. He says, clip this for when I come back in 2 years' time when I finally get round to doing it again. Oh man. Right, where are we now? A couple more S-spins. I'm not even reading the start of these, I'm just going into them. Oh no, this is a double left-hander, this. Got that all sorts of wrong. It should be a pass, but I got it all sorts of wrong. I say half a second again, that's not bad for a first attempt, so it should be easy enough to go for the gold on these with a little bit more practice and time and patience. That's us, right. So IB6 low speed slalom, Peugeot 106 rally, full 99 brake horsepower on this absolute beast here. Oh man, absolutely rinsing. Oh, proper slalom. I knew that was going to happen. I just knew that was going to happen straight away. Typical. Typical. Right, change up straight away. These slaloms, remember these being kind of relatively difficult. Oh my god. Why is it... That is the weirdest physics I've had. I feel like bumper cam's the way forward for this. Oh, this better not be the first stumbling block of this evening. Just so twitchy. I wish they could use analog sticks. This feels better. Not being able to see what the rear of the car. Oh my word! Not being able to see what the rear of the car is doing seems to be a blessing. That was terrible though. That was absolutely terrible. I'm not even going to get us time here. Oh, we did. We got a bronze. I don't care. Let's just leave this and go back to it at the longest time possible. That was god awful. Multiple corners for Skyline GTR 98, launch speed 150 miles an hour. This is one of the funny things I noticed of this game. Do we change up? Not yet. It starts every single car. Not every single car. That's a lie. Some cars will hit that speed like the Peugeot. Most cars in these kind of tests, it starts at the exact same speed regardless. You could be sitting on the red line and it'll start you at that speed. Right, go straight. That felt good. Not bad, not bad. Just shy of a silver, but we'll take that. Bit too slidey, but we'll take the bronze for now. Just get this license ticked off and out the way, and then we can go back and do some actual races. High speed slalom, Honda S2000, starting at 50 miles per hour. Or it's 50 kilometers per hour actually, I think, in this. It says miles per hour in the description, but kilometers when you actually start it. Right, we'll try it once behind the car. Oh, this is wider than the Peugeot one. Oh, that's my issue, is pressing the brakes. I think I've got to do it without touching the brakes. Like, if you want to get it fast. Just a bronze. Just a bronze again. Right, 2 seconds, I'll come back to that one. I'm just going to double check the channel points. What have I got set up? Yeah, that's all good. Right, Red Rock Valley, Mazda RX-7. P cornering. 150 miles an hour. To start us off again. Well, we're right at the red line. Could have probably done that without going down to third gear, but anyway. Oh, the front is not gripping at all there. Even with the corner cambering towards us. Poor, poor, poor. I have a lot of rustiness to get out of here. Laguna Seca P cornering 8 Viper GTS 150 mile an hour start point. This is going to be an absolute handful. Is it turn 1 by any chance? No, it's not. It's the corkscrew. How's the corkscrew a P corner? Oh god. Oh, I came off the brakes. I should have stayed on the brakes. Yuck. Oh, it even says it there. Here is the famous corkscrew from Laguna Seca. Just when the license is called P cornering, I expect you to like come up in a straight line and then do like a double right or left hander. Well, right hander if it's a P, but anyway. That was better. Catch a slide. Catch that slide. Get off the dirt. My word. Just got away with it. Okay, well that's the license done. Thankfully, the international B license. We're gonna leave the other one now. We're gonna go back to the main career, but we've got the B license acquired. We'll save the game. We've not done any goals, so I don't think we're going to get any cars for this at all. I'm pretty sure you don't get anything for completing the licenses other than the license. You only get a car for getting gold. So we'll do that. We'll do that at some point in the future. Right then. So where were we at last time? That was the question. Let's go and have a look at our garage first of all and see what we have. I remember we had a Honda Accord that we said we were going to get rid of and sell. We're actually in it, the Mugen Accord. Oh, I forgot. You have to click that and then you go into it. So, was it a wagon? Oh no, we were racing in the wagon. I think the last time we did some races, yeah, we were racing in this. Very nice. Got the alloys on it and everything. It's the one further down. It was this one here. We said it was a lovely colour, by the way. We said we were going to sell it because we had no need to use it. But I think I remember after stream thinking there is an event for it. So we will double check. We'll double check. Got our Skyline, which we started with, a Legacy wagon. The Nismo 400, our preceding model. I don't know if we've used this yet. I don't think we have, and I can't even remember if we had a reason we were going to keep it for something. Got Impreza wagon, Mugen wagon, the Accord wagon, the Stadler. I'm not selling this even if I don't use it because I love a Stadler. Not a massive fan of the yellow, but I'm a massive fan of the car itself. The Accord, we said we were going to get rid of it. The Thomas T111. Again, I can't remember now. There's a few cars here. And the Prelude. So we've got these three cars that I can't remember what I was going to do, if anything, with them. I'm pretty sure there was a race for the Accord. So we'll jump in this first of all. And we'll go have a look. I'm pretty sure Honda have an Accord race somewhere. I have to go to the dealership, don't I? They'll be East City, won't they? So long since I played this game properly. Right, Honda. Oh no, the special is the car. What is the special? Is that NSX? Oh, an S2000 GT1. Wow. That is nice. That is evil in black. Look at that. I love it. That is nice. I do like that a lot. There we go. Mobile 1 NSX. What else is there? Ooh, Raybrick NSX. That is a staple in any Gran Turismo garage, that car there. Right. NSX Civic Beat the Beat Type R meeting challenge. Oh, there's no. There is no. I thought there was an Accord race. Maybe not. Okay. Or was it a saloon car? I can't remember. I'm racking my brain out. In my head, there was some reason why I was going to keep this car. We've done the FF challenge, so it's not for that. Club and Cup, Sunday Cup done. It's not a midship and an FR. It's not lightweight. It's not a global compact car. Oh, it could be the luxury 4-door. Is that what we were thinking? Possibly. Not a muscle car. Not a convertible. It's not historic. It's not a wagon. We've done the wagon. And we've done the 80s. It could be a Grand Touring car if we wanted. A nice Accord for touring. And then we've got these other ones here. So, no, I think we were thinking of using it for the saloon cars. Is that luxury 4-door cup? I think that's what we were thinking of using it for. 394 brake horsepower. Let's just double check that it fits the regulations. I'm pretty sure it does. We also have, so like our Skyline here, I think the Skyline might actually be a 2-door. Yeah, it's a 2-door. There is no regulations on this game, right? So I could take any of these cars and go and do that race. There's none whatsoever, but it would be kind of nice to follow the precedent that's set by the rules of what's outlined. You'll have to do it. I remember when my pal Chaz did his playthrough in this game, that's what he did, and I quite like that idea. It keeps it all pretty much uniform. The Preludes are only 2 doors as well, aren't they? I've got a lot of 2-door cars here. Yeah. The Accord's definitely 4 doors, isn't it? They usually are. Yeah, 4-door. Only got 190 brake horsepower. We're in it. We've only got 30 grand, and I don't really want to start putting money into it. But I'm going to. I need it to turn, okay. That's usually one of the first things. Tires. Now, do we just go for the sports tires, or do we go full in and get the racing tires straight off the bat? I feel like we can get by on sports tires, let's be honest. 7 grand is a very expensive first purchase. Let's try, okay? Let's try. There's going to be a lot of trial and error in this playthrough. So, yeah, we're going to go and do the Luxury 4-Door Cup. First race is at Rome City. 394 brake horsepower is the limit. We've only got 190, so yeah, we're a little bit, quite a bit underneath that, so the test run. Yeah, so we're quite a bit underneath the power band, the power capacity, but we'll see how we get on with it. First of all, we will probably need to do something to this car for the next race, because it's an even bigger bracket, but we'll see how it performs first of all. See how the clutch and the flywheel get on. I don't know if we did anything to the alloys and stuff. It doesn't feel like it needs it because it's such a nice car as it is. These definitely have the pace of us off the line. But we'll see. We'll do the race and see how we can get on anyway. We never know what we can do in the corners against these guys. All these pixels ahead of us, I don't even know what cars we're racing against. Oh, wasn't really paying attention to the gears. It's very sluggish from 4th. They definitely need some power. Oh, and it doesn't want to turn. Lovely. Love that. I feel like this is going to take a little while to get used to this again. 26th of November, I think, is the last date that I have as to playing this game. And we're now on the 12th of March. At time of streaming. It grips well when at the slower speeds. It just didn't turn earlier. I don't think we're going to get anything because it's a long run down to the last couple of corners, and even with the rubber banding in our favour because we're at the back, it's not going to be enough. Nope, still not turning enough there. Right, here's the long back straight. The game looks a little bit smoother on the stream than it does on my my window here, which I always find a bit funny. I'm surprised we did hit the wall. I thought we were going straight for the wall there. If we get in on any of these last corners, it's just pure luck at the end of the race. Get some more money. But pace-wise, look at that. We're nowhere. We're nowhere. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't mean to change up to 5th then. Oh, we got to run him when we hit him. Kinda like now, Becca. I thought you were feeding on the boob. I'll come see you in a second. Oh my word, I forgot it doesn't want to stop. The tyres are good, but the brakes aren't. Oh, look at all them coming barging through. See, it goes nicely through that corner, but some of the other corners it just doesn't want to do anything, which is really frustrating. Like there we had an issue the last lap, but we've cut the corner, so it's gone in our favour. Oh, we're getting muscle light here. Not good, not good. Oh, that third gear, it's just not light enough. But we're not last, surprisingly. Oh, we got a run there, but hits him. Can we duck underneath any of these guys here? One. No, just one. We might even lose fourth here at this rate. No, we've got it just. Got it just about. Okay. We need to do a little bit of tuning to this car. It is not enjoying it. So we got W740, Toyota Aristo, Alpha, 2 Dodge Intrepids. I have never heard of them before. Are they like a weird version of the Ford Taurus in a way? I don't know. Right, 4th place, £1,000. Not nearly enough. So we need to go and put a bit of power in this car. That's what we're going to do next. Right, so I'll be back in 2 minutes and I'm going to tune this. Right, we're back just in time for an ad break. Ads are starting in 10 seconds, just a heads up. Right, so while that's happening, we're going to go and put some tuning into this this Accord. It's got a lot less power than I thought it did. I don't even know if this is the race that I thought I was going to use it for in my head last time around, but anyway, we're here now, we're committed to it. I think we'll give it some power first and then see where the clutch and flywheel and all that's at afterwards. So being a Honda. Can I just go straight to stage 2? 13 and a half grand is a lot, but so is like 60 brake horsepower. We've done it, it's too late now. None of this stuff gives you a massive increase for the price you're paying. Computer for 2 grand isn't too bad. 10 brake horsepower. What about the exhaust? I just glanced over and saw the bits come in just before that column, but I still wasn't ready. Fucking arsehole. Right, so we're 2 grand for 10 brake horsepower, whereas we're 1800 here for 10 brake horsepower, so that's a little bit better bang for buck. 5 grand, another good increase there. Well, no, there's no turbo in this. It's a naturally aspirated car, VTEC, yo. I've already done that part of it. No intercooler. So there is weight loss. Wait, you can racing mod this? Oh, this doesn't turn into the touring car, does it? It's not this kind of Accord. Part not available. No, it wasn't this kind. Wow. Professional tune parts. Right. I think we do a clutch and flywheel. Do we? 2 grand? This is the dilemma when you've got to start at the start of a playthrough, man. Yeah, I think we do it. Because we're going to have to spend more money on this car anyway. I can tell you that now for a fact. We'll go for a twin plate clutch. And you know what? We'll just go and do the exhaust too. Maybe we can get through this race, and maybe we can get through the next race as well. Maybe. I'm going to go for the semi-racing one, right? We've spent a lot of money on this car, but hopefully it'll get us through the next couple of races. 266 brake horsepower is still not an awful lot compared to what we're up against. But we'll see. We might be selling the Prelude and the Toms. Right. Rome City course again. Let's go back to this and see if we can get a better result. 4th was lucky because the car is so underpowered. 4th was very, very lucky. So I think with the power and the tyres, we should be able to do a little bit better here. Should be able to get a win, let's be honest. Should be able to get the win. Already sounds a bit better. Bouncing off the limiter straight away. Oh, look at that, but they're not even tearing away from us like they were last time. We're actually a bit equal. I'm guessing that's the Dodge. Or no, that could be a Taurus. It's got the weird eyes in the front, which I kind of strangely like. That 3rd gear still catches me out in the midline. Oh yeah, look at this. We're keeping up with the lead pack here already. Now, just use them as the corner. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're like 140 brake horsepower short of the limit, and we're doing nicely at the moment, so that's good. Forget this front wheel drive, man. I'm not going to be able to drift it around there and keep the power down. Have to let the front pull it and let the back just slide, but not chuck the back first. Do you get me? Oh, here we go. Oh, Tuner, how's it going? Welcome along, welcome along. Thanks for the raid, man. It's been a while just to see you stream. Hello. I was having a little watch with yourself and Pot earlier. Looked like you guys were having a bit of a blast. How did that stream go? You enjoy it? Wait for it. Oh, Pot coming as well. Pot's in the hot tub right now, is he? Pot is always in the hot tub. Well, you're catching us here on Gran Turismo 2. We're in a Honda Accord. Check your distance. I don't think there is any stupid French fucks in this race. No French cars to be seen. Japanese and German, I think. There he is. There's Potty Boy. Def Jam. Yeah, I was seeing that. That looked good. It was quite funny the way Pot had you guys lined up on his stream. You were looking lovingly at him. Sometimes, like Martin posted a picture in the Discord as I smash a wall. But hey, Pot. Hello, everybody. Welcome along. Thanks for the raid. 32 months in a row. Hello. I don't even. Tio Hep. Do I call you Tio? Do I say Tio? How's it going? Welcome along. Hello. 32 months, Paul. That is absolutely mental. 32 months in a row as well. I massively appreciate that. The fact that you saved. Oh, it's your alt. Okay, whatever, tuner. The fact that you stayed subbed when I wasn't streaming for a couple of months there was very nice and appreciative. My driving has just gone to terrible around that corner. There's the walk on. Oh, because of the sounds, I didn't hear my car changing gear, and I've just been mugged down the straight. Oh, and I've got way too deep into that corner. I have ruined this race. Can I blame you two for that? Please, can I blame someone? I didn't want to have to do this race again. I'm even going to get 4th place. Hello. Is that your other account, tuner? You've got an alt. I didn't even get 4th place there. Fuck. Right. First of all, right, my shout out thing isn't working, right? But can you tuner's name? My shout out thing isn't working properly, but anyone that wants to follow tuner, please do so there. The link is there in the description. Him and Pot were just playing some it's a Def Jam. Is that what it's called? I don't think I'd seen it before. So yeah, go give him a follow, see how he's getting on. The clip thing isn't working, so I can't actually show you any clips from his stream. And also a shout out for Pot again. The clip thing isn't working, but there's his link. So go and follow him, and you'll be seeing him again. He'll probably stream tomorrow, I'm sure. Pot will be streaming him tomorrow, but he'll be streaming on Friday, possibly with myself, doing FIFA. So yeah, Pro Clubs action. We went undefeated last week, so we have a lot to live up to this time. But yeah, that clip thing isn't working, so let's just try and refresh that and get it off the screen. Def Jam fight for New York. Yeah, I didn't fully watch it. I was just having it on in the background when I was talking to Bruno and Colin. I think Paul Rock was there too. But yeah, looked fun. It was weird. Like I said, the tuner seen the way you had it set up. He was looking lovingly at you while you were playing. Not better. On the wrong screen. Right. Oh, and I've started the second gear. That's not very clever. Right. 3rd time lucky at this race. I should have won it last time, but I was making a mistake when I got distracted by all the happenings in the chat there. But yeah, thanks guys, massively appreciate that double raid. It is always welcome and fun. Thank you. Sorry, Shreya, I missed your message there. We've got a lot of breaks to take before heading to bed. I've never streamed so late recently. Oh Jesus, that's a lot. Breaks from what? Or you've been taking a break from streaming, is that what you mean? Yeah, I've not seen you stream much, to be honest with you, but then again, I've not been on enough to see streams either, so I don't know if that was a 5-day streak for me watching Pot there or not, but that's probably the most I've watched in a row of anyone streaming, so that's my record. Right, come on Jag. I pushed him around the corner, and then all of a sudden he's got a boost away, and I'm lagging behind with low revs. Right, up the inside. Come on, Accord, turn, thank you. Right, should be making light work of these guys. Come on, I can't believe we're 42 minutes into this and we've done a license and not even finished or completed, sorry, a single race. Yeah, I am so late into that corner every single time. So late. Going around the outside. Oh, I thought we were going to get pinched against the wall. That was nice. That was nice. Right, one more lap to go. One more lap to go. Third gear every time, I can't hear it. I think I need to turn my headset up to hear this. Could I do it while I'm driving? Probably not. Or I probably shouldn't. Well, see, I've just changed any gear by accident there. No, I'll do it after. I'll do it after. I've got flicking buttons on my headset, but can I do it? There we go. Oh, that's a little bit lighter for me. It should be the same for you guys, but it's a little bit lighter for me. Which is probably not good for Colin with his fucking jump scares. Hey Crackle, welcome. Oh my days, welcome back. That's no worries, man. No worries at all. Right. I need to not get distracted on this last start-finish straight. Back straight even. Don't hit the wall. Oh, clip the wall. Oh, I thought we were turning in too early, but we've got a good run. Change gear, thank you. Robbing doors with the Merc. I need to nail this last corner. I've got it wrong every single time so far. So, technically speaking, I got that right, but that felt wrong. Oh. Right, I think we're done. I think we're done. We're done. Oh my word. Thankfully finished that one, man. Right. From starting in the wrong gear to finishing in first place, that's all we can ask for. That is all we can ask for. Five grand. Oh, we got a new car. Okay. I forget you get a new car after every race on here. Do we go see what it is first to see if it helps us, or do we just go and do the next race? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we need to sell the Thomas and the Prelude because we don't need them. I've made up my mind. I'm going to go see what the car is. Well, it shows at the bottom it's an Accord Type R, which is fine because we have a Type R race that we can do. That's really nice, actually. That is nice. I think we're going to keep that for now. I don't think we have a reason for this Thomas T111 or the Prelude below it, but we'll come back to them at some point if we need money. Because we might need money. We probably will need money. This game is terrible. Man. I say it's terrible. It's not terrible. It's at the historic. I think it's the Historic Car Cup. You can win a car there, and it's not a hard championship to win. And I'm pretty sure the car you sell or you win, you can sell for like $250,000. Right, special stage Route 5. I forgot to look at what the brake horsepower limit was. I imagine it was 495 since the last one was like 395 or 396 or something. Let's see how much of a massive gap these guys go up in power. It's similar cars by the looks of things. We're going to try it without doing anything to this car and see how we get on. Bouncing off the limiter. Still taking a little while to get used to the physics in this game again. It's probably going to take me a long time to get used to it. Everyone's running wide around here. We're not all the same because it's BMWs in this, which is front engine rear wheel drive. The Merc in the last race is the same. I have a funny feeling the Dodge, oh, like us, is a front engine, front wheel drive platform. But these guys have a little bit more power, or should have a bit more power on paper compared to the last race, so we'll see how we cope with this. We might have to absolutely dump a whole stack of money into this car for the last race, which is okay, because anybody that's been watching my, or not been watching, but on my, subscribe to my YouTube channel will see that I've done a Gran Turismo 1 Garage Challenge, where, hey Toby, where I take every car from my Gran Turismo 1 playthrough and put them against each other on lap times around Autumn Ring Mini. And I will probably do the same or similar at the end of this playthrough. I know, I'm pretty sure Gran Turismo 2 has like a machine test thing, so we'll maybe do that. All the cars we've collected and used over the playthrough, we'll put them through their paces against each other and see how they get on. Right, that was a terrible last corner. Thanks to that band, Colin, appreciate that. How's things, Toby? Hope you're doing good, man. Welcome along, welcome along. We are not actually catching the top 3. I know this championship, or this race, look at that. That's 2 cars we were rinsing in a straight line in the last race, and this one, they've got more power. I was going to say we'll have to outdrive them, but this is me we're talking about, so that's not going to happen. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, Toby. Thanks for asking. We're I was going to say, it's not really a revival, this is only my 3rd time playing this game on stream, but it's been almost, well, it's been 3.5, almost 4 months since part 2. Obviously I've had a lot happening since then, as you know, but yeah, so it's good to be back playing it, even though I'm actually not doing very good. We did the international, crashing into a wall, we did the international B license to start the stream off, finished it all easy peasy, but it was mainly bronzes. We are not going to get golds in that anytime soon. That'll be something we come to do later on as we smash the Merc. And then we're just going through the main career to see how we can get on. We've only actually won 1 race so far. It's the 2nd race that we're aiming to win. But the power difference from our car to their car is a little bit big. Oh, you bugger. I went to cut him off and boot the other car straight away, and that's backfired big time on me. Ah, yeah, last place. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we didn't think this car would have enough power for this race, and it's proved that it doesn't. So we're gonna, I think we're gonna go and sell the Tom's T111 or 111 or 111 or whatever the hell you call it. I think it's 11 grand for that car, so we'll sell that. It'll give us a little bit more cash in the bank. Audi S4, that wasn't in the last race. That is fast. We'll sell that, give us a bit of cash, and we're going to do a little bit more to our lovely Accord here. 300 quid. Nice. Not ideal. Not ideal. Right, sorry, I have to look at something else. Right, so we need to go and have a look at what we can do to this this Accord to give it a little bit more power. So, or even a weight reduction, that might even help as well. So we're going to put the, oh, we didn't sell the Toms. Who cares? We'll come back to that. 2 grand for 10 brake horsepower. We'll take that. How much is the first weight reduction? We're going to kind of try and win these with as little as possible. You have to do one at a time, don't you? Yeah, okay. Stage 1 we'll do. I think we should have enough money for stage 2. We'll do that, and then we're going to come back to the race. So the car is going to be a fair bit lighter now, actually. We only have 1,400 grand to our name. We're going to sell the Toms though. 5.5 grand, I thought it was more than that. I see no need for this car, so we're going to get rid. And then Circle, oh, Circle is accept in an old game like this. Basically, I forget. Right, a little bit faster. I don't even know how much power this car has now. 493 is the limit. I didn't even check what brake horsepower we gave this. 266 was it, or 276? We're still quite a bit underneath the limit, but it's. I've gone automatic. What have I done? We're lighter now though, so let's see. Let's see. No worries, Crackle. See you later on. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your rest. I'm sure we'll see you again at some point soon. Right. We're automatic for this race. Let's see if this car is a bit more powerful now. I feel like we have to spend a good chunk of money if we want to get a massive power increase out of it. Turn, 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 turn. Thank you. The wall may have helped us there. I was about to say I'm braking early to try and switch back on these guys, and it didn't look like it was going to work. Then all of a sudden, none of them made the apex at all. We managed it. No worries, Toby. I appreciate that. I don't even think I've seen anything about Bannerlord. What's it like? Any good? You must be enjoying it. That car almost tucked us around there. Right, regardless of the lack of power this car has, oh my god, fucking hell, we're winning the race for a second. That's got a hell of a turbo beside us, that thing. I was about to say we're going to get hit here, aren't we? Oh, that was nicely done. I know that's sometimes annoying, is when you've got a game that you love so much, but it's just so long-winded sometimes. And although a lot of the time a second playthrough is better, or a second completion of it, sometimes you're just like, I want to get this done. Right, that Toyota or Lexus or whatever it is rapid, absolutely rapid. But we have a little bit more power and maneuverability than we did last time, which is helping us big times. Okay, well that's not too bad. If it's a big game, but I suppose it depends how much time you got to play them. I think if you look at my hours, it's probably between 35, maybe 40 hours for Assassin's Creed Origins. But if you boil that down to when I started it to when I finished it, it's probably like 7-8 months. Just trying to find the time to do it. And I know for a fact, like playing this through on Twitch, it's going to take a long time to do it. Like watching Chaz play it on his YouTube channel, he had over 100 episodes of it, and some of them weren't short. So the fact that there was that, it feels like this is going to be a long time to do. Especially when it comes to some of the later parts of the game where I want to gold all the licenses and whatnot, and then you got the endurance races as well. Oh no, that has ruined any momentum I had. Please get a good run out of here, please get a good run out of here. No, I need a block, I need a block. Stay behind me. No, no, no. No! Fuck, oh my word. 300ths of a second. Oh, this last race is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. You want to finish it so you can focus on the SE before Assassin's Shadows and some other stuff. Yeah, that's fair enough. my sort of playthrough game in my spare time at the moment is Astrobots, and I want to do that so I can play The Last of Us 2 before the Last of Us 2 Series 2 comes out on TV. I want to play the game before that comes out, so I should really be sitting here playing Astrobots, but I'm streaming instead. 234 hours on a total. Jesus, man. I know, I don't even know the last game I put that many hours into. Oh, a chaser. I do love a chaser. Oh, stop it. I love a chaser almost as much as I love a Stadger. Even if I have no reason to use this car, I'm keeping it. Although it's FR, which I do need an FR car. I do need an FR car. So that could come in very, very handy. Very, very soon, actually. Possibly after this championship. See, I've not really set a path for this. I'm just taking it as it comes. Look, I've missed FR and midship because I don't have any of those cars, but now I have the chaser. So that is something. See, I've not done any of these, but I've done the wagon because for some reason, believe it or not, I have so many states in my garage right now. Right, so this is another 100 brake horsepower of an increase. High speed link is the circuit, so high speed ring. We definitely do not have the power for this at all. At all. But hey, we're going to give it a bash. We're going to give it a bash and see. Come on then. Yeah, I don't really have any games these days that I would sit and play for that much time. Another raid, oh my word. This is Tonto, absolute hero. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for I'm saying thanks for the raid as I'm really not paying attention to what I'm doing here. Straight out to Tonto, thanks for that, Colin. Yeah, the clip thing's not working, that's really annoying. But yeah, anybody that wants to follow Tonto, the link is in the chat there. But yeah, it's not going bad, man. Not doing too bad at all. This is 3.5 months since I started, or since my last episode of this playthrough on Gran Turismo 2, so yeah, we're consistent. But yeah, we're not doing too bad, man. I wanted to come back on and play this while I had a chance this evening. A rare, chilled evening in my in my life at the moment. I am doing not very good on the game though. This is a high power championship. I'm wearing a low powered car, so it's yeah, it's not really wise. But yeah, how's things with yourself? I need to clear. Colin's done a shout out, and it's the shout out thing's broken, so I need to clear that so it gets all the shite off my screen. Just completed a game tonight I started 2 years ago. Yeah. Oh man, don't even talk to me about consistency. I was sort of just saying that to Toby there, Bolt. We were talking about games and how long we've played them for. And he was just on about 230 hours or whatever it is in Bannerlords. I don't remember the last time I had a game that I would sit kind of, not in an obsessive way, but playing in an obsessive way. It's the game I'd always go back to, like the PS3 era is probably the only time I can think of with games like Grid and Dirt 2. Like I'd go on them every day after school and just spend hours on them. Like I mean hundreds of hours. And then like the old COD 4 and COD 2. If I had my old X-Fire application, if that was a thing anymore, you'd see hundreds of hours on them. FIFA managers, but yeah, these days it just doesn't happen. I start a game like you've said there, I complete it and then that's it, I put it down. I couldn't even be arsed doing like the DLC or the side quest on Assassin's Creed Origins the other day. It's just, I was happy to see the back of that game. Good game, but I was happy to see the back of it. Right, we're up into 5th on this hard race, which is surprising. What was it you just completed, Enemy Tonto? And what was it you were streaming as well, by the way? I didn't even notice you were on. I didn't even notice. I've been laughing at your TikToks though. I can't believe I hadn't been following you before. I know what you mean, Toby. I know what you mean. I don't know. I don't miss not having a game to grind. I'm not a completionist. Like I'll not go and do like I'll do platinums for some games, but I won't go and sit and platinum them all. But I don't know. I like completing stuff. I've got a whole list of nonsense here that I haven't finished ever, and I need to get through it, and that's what I want to do. So I kind of mix myself up. So games I play in my spare time, which right now is Astrobots. Games that I want to do on YouTube, which is Dirt 2. Games I want to do on Twitch, which is The Walking Dead and this at the moment. So I'm like splitting myself over 3 or 4 games. It just doesn't work sometimes at all. Anyway, we are going to go and sell the Prelude that we've got here, because again, another car we do not need. So 7, I don't want to change into it, no. I want to sell it. 7.5 grand. So I was going to jump in the Chaser and start the FR Championship and see how we get on with that, but I'm going to go and tune this up a little bit more while I can, and then see how we get on with it. Oh, for fuck's sake, see these ads, man. Same, to be honest, it was actually... Oh, fuck off. I think it's PC gaming that spoils us. Yeah, when we had consoles, play games till death, so you can afford another game in Steam, which is handy. Oh man, Steam is a nightmare. Like my Steam library, I don't know how I've built it up so much, and I've hardly even touched half of them. I blame Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle is part of the problem. I would just go and get any old game. Right, what do we do? Contraband Police, decent wee game. Have I seen you play that? Or have I seen that? It's ringing a bell. I'll have to have a look. Right, any tune. Oh, that's the highest one we've got. Do you know what? I have never ever enjoyed an armor game at all. I don't know what it is about them. I've just never enjoyed them. I really don't know. I just don't gel with them at all. I jumped on Hell Let Loose the other night again for the first time in a little while, and I really enjoyed that, which is dangerous because those games are like an hour and a half long to finish one. Is it though? Is it? Bit more multiplayer focus. But so are the other ones though. 16 grand. I'm not spending 16 grand for 8 brake horsepower. Not a chance. I do enjoy Hell Let Loose though. So you saying that.
Our matey Craigie a cunty.
Thanks, Tonto. Yeah, I do enjoy Hell Let Loose a lot. So you saying that tempts me a little bit. But also the fact that I hate armor games doesn't. 5 grand for another 8 brake horsepower. There's no power to be put into this car. I feel like I've hit its ceiling. Yeah, it's just Martin calling me a cunt.
We got a #1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite.
One day, Colin. One day I'm gonna catch you. Prick.
My friend has gone down. I revived him, now we're
One
heading
day.
southbound.
One day.
Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map, go to the mark sheet.
See what he does, Tonto. He redeems that, which is fine. I have it as a redemption. It's completely fine. And then he doesn't. He refunds himself the points. I don't need brakes on this car for autumn ring. For high speed ring. Gearbox to be. See, I don't really want. I think I've picked the wrong car for this championship. I think I've picked the car, and I'm now stuck. I'm stuck with a car that doesn't have the right power band. It probably is Tondo. He's a sly bugger. I was gonna say you can't trust him because he's a Rangers fan, but you're the same, so. Right, we're gonna do this one more time. Like I said, I think we've hit our limit on this car. There is one tuning thing we can do, but it's a lot of money for very little reward. So, yeah, we're gonna take that easy. Here, I said it. When are you going to announce Duncan Ferguson as your manager, and he's going to help relegate and liquidate you again? Absolute clown of a man. It is funny, Colin, I'll give you that. That's your reward for all of the harshness in our league racings over the years. We let you have that. You think? Probably. Is it not like Billy Dodds and Neil McCann running as well, like all these ex-Inverness managers? Oh, please take Duncan Ferguson. It would be funny though. That would be absolutely hilarious. I know you won't because his track record is absolutely abysmal. But then also that's probably the reason why you would take him. Because despite what Barry Ferguson's done so far, that's a weird appointment. That's fair enough. It wouldn't be surprising. How's he getting on where he is anyway? I've not really been keeping up with him. Was he there when Brendan Rodgers was last there, or was he there in the Ange era at Celtic? Because if he was there when Brendan was at Celtic, I think it would be quite funny just having some sort of like reunion of two ex-managers. But I don't think he was. I'm not clued up on my Rangers and Celtic knowledge these days, but yeah, my club's looking for a new owner, but they're doing it the right way. At least we didn't get liquidated when we went into admin, unlike a certain club that you guys used to support and now you support a new club. Although the whole debacle around Inverness is absolutely baffling. Actually, speaking of that, that would be brilliant for Rangers. When new owners come in, you hire Scott Gardner as your CEO and Duncan Ferguson as your manager. I'll give you 6 months to survive after that. Ah, he was at the Ange era. Okay, that's fair enough. Did they both head south at similar times though? Right, second place isn't bad. I was expecting much worse. Do we give this one more bash? I don't know what that car is, but I think we can maybe beat it if we do a bit better. Stefano got announced to be in charge of everyone. Oh, did he? Hey, Flash. You can help me with this Ranger slander. Come on, help us along here. We're talking about zombies because there's two of them just lurking around in the chats, in the depths of this chat. I'm thinking it would be funny though, honestly. Scott Gardner CEO, Duncan Ferguson manager. The rest of Scottish football will be having a field day. But thanks for the sub, Flash. 5 minutes, appreciate that. Hope you're doing good. How did you find the last episode? Right, it was funny watching Drive to Survive because I got so many races that I remember watching confused in my head. Completely forgot the Alpine thing at Brazil. Yeah, it's much the same. It's less dramatised this year, which is good because it feels what it was. But then also it felt, I don't know what's the word, some of the episodes felt vacant in a way. It's like they were very focused, which is fine because that's what you want it to be. You want it to be focused, but they were very focused. I don't know. It just felt blander this year, but better because there was less fake drama as well. See, the thing with sprint races, right? Sprint races are fine, but not the way they are at the moment. I would like the sprint races to be their own thing, and I think the sprint races would be perfect for, like, I don't know, get the reserve drivers in or something. Get these guys that are sitting in reserve some seat time, and like have a separate championship for them. I don't know. Nominate one driver plus the reserve driver per race or whatever, and have it as its own separate championship. It doesn't tie in with the real thing. It doesn't have any correlation on the real race. Because then that way it doesn't dilute the race on Sunday because you kind of half know what's happening because of the sprint race. Or reverse grids or something like that. But the sprint championship needs to be its own thing, its own entity. It shouldn't be part of the main championship, and it's, yeah, I know they do separate qualifying now compared to the first time, but regardless, it needs to be a format that's different to the main race other than distance, so that the main race isn't a surprise in a sense, isn't unsurprising in a sense. I don't know. Yeah, I know, I like Drive to Survive. I do like some of the behind the scenes stuff. I actually didn't know Flavio Briatore was back. I didn't read too much into the depths of some of the things, so that was a surprise for me seeing him there. And I didn't realise like him and Ocon had a falling out. I knew there was some sort of fallout, but I didn't realise it was because of Flavio or something like that. Not because of him, but you know what I mean. So yeah, there was some bits I did like, and it reminded me of a lot of things as well. I forgot it was a whole year that Hamilton announced he was joining Ferrari. I forgot it was at the start of the season. It's just little things that it reminded you of. Oh, okay, I was concentrating on hitting that wall, or trying not to hit that wall. Please, 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 please. Whew. We've done it. We've actually done it. That was just shy of £600 power band on that race, and we beat it in a car with less than 300 brake horsepower. That is tasty. Yeah, reverse grids are a gimmick. I know Hamilton had a lot to say on them before, which is fair enough for the main race. I think the championship should be the championship. Qualify, race, best people at the front. Agreed, but the reverse grids need a sort of gimmick because they are the sprint races need a gimmick because they are a gimmick. But anyway, yeah, no, no, this is original. Well, it's not original hardware. It's my PS3. It's my PS3 and the original game disc. Look, a book. There's a book, and it's got pages. And the game is that big for PS1 that it has 2 discs. I forgot about that. Oh no, I've broken it. There we go, it's fine. Yeah, compared to like the seasons before for Mercedes, last year was a good improvement for them. But do you know what, actually watching Drive to Survive made me realise George Russell is an even bigger dick than I thought he was, or just, I don't know, I know I don't like him, and I used to like him, and I don't like him now, but just watching, he tries so hard for the other drivers to like him, and it's just, I was cringing watching it, man. I don't know what it is. GTR 4-door tuned by Nismo is the car we just won for that race, by the way. I got so distracted I forgot I won a car. Hello. That is very, very similar looking to the one that we've got further up. Is it the preceding model? We don't even need this. This is the thing, we don't need this car, man. Oh, Madrid game going to penalties. What's the score? It is very yellow. Oh, 1-0, so there's no other results. Villa 6-1 aggregate is absolutely mental. Fair play, fair play. Yeah, it's very similar to this. Again, I don't need either of these cars, but we're going to keep them for now. No worries, Tonto, I appreciate you stopping by, man. I massively appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. So, do we just go down the list of the cars that we've got and use them? Because we have a Type R, Honda Accord Type R. Yeah, let's jump in this. Honda Accord Type R. We've gone from a Mugen Accord to a Type R Accord. Now, we finished the, what was that? That was the four-door whatever championship. I keep saying saloon. I don't know if it was saloon. I say saloon. Now, in Honda, in events, every manufacturer, most manufacturers have this. They have special race events per car. And here we have a Type R meeting, a memorial race for all Type R's, no license required, £7 for winning it. I do not think this Accord Type R is good enough or quick enough. Oh yeah, that was the thing we were talking about the other night, isn't it? I don't remember setting walk-ons to have a limit for subs. I don't want that to be a thing. I want anyone to be able to set a walk-on. I also thought you had a walk-on before. Right, walk-on. Tier 1, 2 and 3 subscribers have access. Okay. How do I change that? I've got it. It says here, sub access, all viewers. Walk-on. Turn walk-ons on. Blah 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 blah. My viewers. Let's have a quick look. Villa PSG. That'll be interesting. That's a weird one. Right. So Delmar, Mac, Danny, Vanheda, LM, Ward, Trainer, Stuart, Angel, Donkey, Nugget, and Pot all have existing walk-ons. Pot's. Oh no, Flush, there you go. You've got a pending one apparently. Assign. Is that how you do it? Right, according to that, you have one now. I don't know.
Back off, ya spooky bitch!
There we go. Right, that's it. Worked. Yeah, I didn't realize. It wasn't set to. It wasn't set to like to subs, but anywho, that's it. Back off, you spooky bitch. Somebody posted a thing on Twitter the other day, saying that they had, was it yesterday or today, they had watched the whole. They were watching like the whole still game, start to finish, and then they were talking about the last episode, and they're like, a comedy like this shouldn't have you crying, and it's kind of true, isn't it? Right, we haven't even looked at what we're up against here. Why is that starting me? Oh my god, right, hang on. 2 seconds. 1, my Facebook's backing up, and 2, that started us in the wrong gear. Oh, that's why. Sorry. Somebody else got a message on Facebook. I'm looking for a plumber, and Facebook just crashed because it won't show me who's messaging me. Anyhow, right. So, start race. Laguna Seca. Oh, it changes track every time. I forgot about that. Do you know, I need to. The episodes of Futurama I have seen. I've loved it, but I've never sat and like watched it. So it's something I do need to watch. Penalties for the Madrid game, is it? Right, I can see an NSX, which is not good. My slow ass Accord is not going to keep up with that. Yeah, I watched the clip that guy shared of the still game on the still game clip on Twitter, and it is, yeah, tugs at the heartstrings. There's a couple of fast cars in here. The fact that I'm not even catching the Integra of the Civic is painful. If we don't win this race, it's fine. I'll leave it later because I'm pretty sure at some point we will win a Type R Honda. Although we just chuck it around the inside of a couple of cars and throw them off the circuit, we might get somewhere. But it would be nice to take one of these off, because these little races are absolute money pits in this game. Like, you get minimum 7 grand for winning this race if you win it, and you get nothing after it. No car, no rewards, just 7 grand. And for some of them, this one not so much, because this one is this one's the normal cars only. Some of these races you have to do the normal car race, and then you have to racing modify the car and then do that race. And to racing modify the car, I think you spend 1.5 grand, 5 grand, and then 25 grand to weight reduce the car, and then like 80 grand to racing modify it. So you're like 110 grand or more down the drain to racing modify a car, and then you get 10 grand back. And then that's it done. So these races, these manufacturer races, are an absolute money pit. Rubbing is racing, just ask Colin. That's a rash move. Oh my word. This just doesn't brake so well, this car. The NSX is at the back of the field. That's a massive surprise. I expect that to be the fastest car in this field. Sorry, Integra. Thanks for the like flush. Appreciate that. Come on. Hopefully, these guys will slow up a little bit here before the corkscrew, and we can do one of these rash maneuvers. If this NSX just pisses off, though. Oh, second half of extra time, fuck's sake, it's gone. I put the Arsenal game was the game I picked on so rare tonight, and I think I got it wrong. I thought PSV would get something out of the game, but after the 7-1 thrashing last time, I didn't know how much even with a rotated squad for Arsenal. Right, well, if we get a second, we'll take it. We might get pipped to the line here, but then in a second, unless we cut them off. Sorry. Whew. What was out in front, though? Another NSX. Yeah, that's fair. Expected. Well, we came second place, which isn't bad. That's probably the slowest car there. Do we get money for second? 5 grand. 5 grand's not bad. Right. I don't want the replay. Stop the replays, man. You had 3 games on. Fair enough. Right, what we're going to do now, we are going to go and jump in the Toyota Chaser that we won. Because this is a front engine rear wheel drive car, 312 brake horsepower, looks lovely. Do we muck about with the alloys? Do we go put alloys on it? They're kind of nice, them. We haven't done any wheel shop on this episode so far. Where are we gonna go? Raise. It's always gonna be raise, isn't it? No, what was it? Okay, they don't work as well as I wanted them to. I blame Gran Turismo. They kind of... No, they don't. So what about the strawberries? Mud ring. Hang on. That's the ultimate ones though. Such thought. I bet you somebody got paid a fortune for that. That gives you like kind of Mark vibes. Right, raise didn't work for me there. They don't work. They're not going to work. Will they work? Black's nice. See, the ones on it are nice. Nah, none of these are working for me, man. They're not bad. They're very similar to the original ones, but I could live with them. Nah. What's the black ones look like? That looks badass. That's like a touring car. I kind of like that. What is the silly ones I used to think worked on every single car? Were the OZ ones? OZ. OZ Racing. Where's the alloys that I used to love as a kid? Where are they? There they are. I used to put these on every single car, and I used to think they suited every single car. Looking back, they don't. What was I thinking? I'm gonna go for those black ones I've seen. I like them. They make it look sort of menacing in a weird, like I said, in a weird touring car kind of way. Anywho, let's see. Please don't tell me it's got too much power for this first race. In the FR challenge, it does. Why? Why? We can't even take the power out of the car, man. Can we? Hang on. We might be able to. Donut. Oh my days. How is it going? It feels weird. I was listening to the Magneto podcast, so it feels like it's not that long ago since I spoke to you, but it is because I only heard you. Right. Hold the phone. Can you just take power out of my car? No. Wait, does this got a... No, it doesn't. Oh. Oh, wait, hang on. Damn it. Okay, well, we're doing Special Stage Route 5. We're doing the second race of this championship because the first race we can't do because the car doesn't have enough. It's got too much power. Grr. Grr, grr, grr. I was doing the Arsenal. I did lose the Arsenal game, Colin, by not a lot of points, but I lost, so that sucks. But it's fine. I love the chaser, man. It's just such a menacing brick. It's just a brick. I love the chaser LM edition Gran Turismo 1. That race car was my hero in many's a playthrough. Oh, please turn. Right, we might have the power. We haven't touched anything on this thing other than putting some nice new alloys on it. What is that? That's a Mercedes. It kind of looks a bit like a Volvo at the back anyway. Right, where... I was going to say where are we performance-wise in this car? We're very good performance-wise in this car by the sounds of it. It's got a nice grumble to it as well. I can't believe out of the box this car has too much power for the first race. That's funny. So, but I wonder if the car that we win for this race, I wonder if that'll have enough power for the first race. That would be a nice twist of fate. Because the other cars we've got are all front engine, front wheel drive, or four wheel drive. I genuinely don't think we've got any other kind of car. Because our first car was a Nissan Skyline, 4-wheel drive. I can't remember what we won after that. But then we went and bought... Actually, no, we didn't win anything. You don't win any cars for the Clubman Cup and the Sunday Cup, I don't think. And then we bought... Did we buy a Subaru Estate? We had an estate of some sort, and then we won 3 more estates, and they're all 4-wheel drive. So, yeah. Anyway, right, ad breaks. Ads are starting in a minute, so anyone that is not subscribed, you will get adverts, I am afraid to say. In 50 seconds now. But yeah, our playthrough started kind of funny. It's anytime I played this game before, it's never gone that way. Never really started with a Skyline before, but we found a nice cheap Skyline, and then we ended up buying a nice cheap estate. And yeah, we had wagons coming out of our ears, which is nice because anyone that knows me knows I love a wagon. Right, we have not been hassled here. Watch me crash now at the end, but we have not been hassled at all this race. Ah, bloody wall. When I was on this track a couple of races back, I did the exact same thing and almost lost. But yeah, the way this playthrough is going, it's kind of, the cars we're winning are just lending themselves to the next race, which is kind of good. So we've not had to spend much money on buying cars. I think we've only bought 2 cars so far, and the rest we've just acquired along the way. But I'm not gonna, I know there's a garage limitation on this game, unless we start doing the manufacturer races. We're probably not going to hit that, but I don't want that to limit us anyway. There we are, race 1. So yeah, we're going to sell any cars that we don't need. We're back over the 30 grand mark. We've got a new car. We're going to save the game because I've not saved it for a little while. We need to save these old games. Well. Right, that is saved. So, what do we win for that race? Hopefully it's an FR car that's less powerful, so we can complete these races in one go here, because yeah, that chaser, too much power. I've just seen the next race at midfield has only got a 50 brake horsepower increase. Turismo 270R, it's front engine rear wheel drive and 264. I think that's enough of a lower amount for this race. This GTR is 4-wheel drive if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was, so we can't even use that one. So what's that, 260, 263? 264, okay. I think that 270R will do us for the first race. Right, let's go and do the next one though. Midfield, yeah, 295, perfect. So midfield 293, 50 brake horsepower increase in the last race. The chaser should be fine. We have not touched this car performance wise, which is nice. Not had to spend a penny on it. And we're racing at Midfield Raceway. Absolute Gran Turismo classic. Oh, we've got some American muscle in here now as well. Just wheel spin. We probably do need to put some better tyres on this thing, but as things stand, it's fine. It's not a big deal at all. 50 brake horsepower of an increase shouldn't affect us too much in this race. These guys shouldn't be that much faster. We were pretty comfortable in the last one, considering. And then if we can get in that 270R after this, that's us ticked off 2 race events this evening, plus 1 set of licenses as well, which is not bad progress-wise. We got a little bit stuck in the FF Championship at the start with the Accord, and we almost got stuck at the end. But we pulled through. I still think the Accord was the car of choice to use in the end, but we managed. I'm loving this chaser though. I'm kind of a little bit disappointed that I'm not going to tune it up yet. Oh, we've just scared that Corvette off the road. What's that in the lead? Is that a Supra? Is that a Supra? I forget that Supras aren't 4-wheel drive because I'm just so used to the racing models of Supras being 4-wheel drive. Oh, I got so scared by that car coming up behind me that I've... Oh, absolutely pooed my pants into turn 1 there. Peugeot 206 Rally Car GT3. That was the silver one, wasn't it? Kind of is. I find the bug-eyed Subaru Impreza Rally Car, was it white and blue? I thought it was silver. Maybe it is white and blue. I know which one you mean though. It's kind of the blue is the Peugeot logo, isn't it? Now it's penalties called. I find the bug-eye Subaru Impreza Rally Car iconic from GT3, the bug-eye one, because it was the prototype. at the time. That's iconic to me, and then the Cosworth as well, because that's the kind of the first game. Actually, no, that's a lie. The first game they get you see the Cosworth is Colin McRae Rally, the original Colin McRae Rallies, but like in a proper modern at the time racing game, the Cosworth. I love seeing that and driving that. But yeah, I had a soft spot for that Bug-Eye Subaru prototype, even though I don't know. I don't think I'm meant to like it, but I do. I don't know what it is about it. It's not pretty, but I love it. Yes, there's Zara. I'm a sucker for an Evo 7 and an Evo 8. Evo 8 especially, I think. Evo 8 is I think that's my favourite Evo. So the rally car you get in the game as well is just lovely. The liveries. I think they're all kind of revolve around the Marlborough liveries. Right, that race didn't go to plan, by the way. I don't know if anybody noticed or not. Yeah, I like this Citroen Zara because I had a remote control car identical to that one that's in Gran Turismo. So I thought that was kind of cool growing up. That I had a remote control car, quite a good one. Oh well, I say good one. It wasn't like your petrol. Stop that. It wasn't like your petrol powered ones. It was just a good electric battery powered one. One of the best ones I ever had that was battery powered. Yeah, do you know what? I don't think there's an Evo and a Subaru that an Evo and an Impreza that I don't like. Every single one in the lineup is a cool car. Every single one of them. Even when the Subaru went to the hatchback kind of shape for I don't even know what the mark is. I was going to say Mark 10. Yeah, I missed that. I don't ever think I had. I think we had one petrol powered remote control car. It was my dad's though. But I had a boat as well at one point. I had a lorry. Oh, that was cool as fuck. A remote control lorry, man. But yeah, no, I loved my Citroen Zara remote control car. It was just awesome fun. Kind of every time we went on a summer holiday, we went down to family in Wales and we would take it with us. I just enjoyed it. I had a fair few remote control cars over the years, but that Citroen Zara was up there. It's one of my favourites. No idea when it's gone. I don't know if it's since I love summer or did it just get binned or given away, but it was cool. Fond memories. Right, this is a tough field. We've got a nice Jag there. We've got a TVR Griffith, and I have no idea what's out front in this one. It's like, oh, I know, man, honestly. Like, growing up, I had a massive collection of toy cars, just, your Matchboxes, Hot Wheels and whatnot. And loads of them, I had them all, I played with them every single day, but they were all pristine at the same time. The amount of little race tracks and, I don't know, roads and routes and everything that I made was just unreal. Absolutely loved it. I didn't need a car, those toy mats, didn't need one of them. I had a living room floor. Living room floor and imagination. Right, whatever this car in the lead is rapid, I think we might need to actually do something to this chaser to catch him. That thing is absolutely rapid. Do you know, actually as well, so my auntie was the first house that I can think of where we had a path that would, like, they had a concrete path going all the way around the house, like right around the house. There was no bins blocking it or no like step or something that you had to go up or go down or whatever. It was just a paved path around the house, complete 360 around the house, and I used to cycle around that day after day in my head, pretending it was like a race, like an F1 race or something, or a touring car race or whatever. I used to commentate this sounds sad now that I'm saying it out loud. I used to commentate in my head about the race, create fake pit stops, fake engine failures and whatnot. This is like after playing F1 Manager 2000, where mechanical failures were a massive thing. I would have kind of then go outside on my bike and do that in my head, riding from my auntie's house. Oh man. And do you know what? Kids these days don't have it. They just don't have it. back at playing those cars. Honestly, man. We were doing, there was so much happening up here back then. Not really, no, you know what, the imagination's still there, right? So yeah, so as I was saying, like, I feel like kids these days don't have that much of imagination, and a good example of why I think the imagination's still there, if you were in a situation, you would still have it, trust me. So back as wee guy, he's got like he got a Mario Kart set for his birthday? Yeah, birthday. So it kind of goes down, back on itself, and you got like the five Mario Karts or whatever with it, and it has all the Mario Kart sound effects. They start and then they finish, and I can't remember what it was. I was trying to. He just didn't go and play with it himself. He doesn't have the imagination like I did with toy cars to go and do these things. So there's one day I went and sat with him to play it, and he's got all these cars, and I was like, let's do a race. You get 5 slots, so put all the cars, do a race, take the winner, put it aside. Another 5 cars, take the winner, put it aside. And then I was like, in my head I was like, let's make a championship out of this. We'll pick all of the winners, and we did like 30 races and 30 winners, and then we did knockout rounds. Winner from each knockout round into like the semi-final and then a final. It was just, that was still there. Like that's what I would do as a kid. It was just, and then like my mum came round, or his gran, and he's like, come and see this, let's do a championship. And he was loving it, man. So imagination's still there if the right occasion comes about. Right, do we think 312 to 367 brake horsepower is enough to win this race in the Chaser? I didn't think I'd have to do too much to the Chaser, but I am happy to. Oh man, do you know what? Playing Mario is an entirely different thing. What this is a Mario Hot Wheels track. Sorry if I didn't make that clear or not. This is a Mario Hot Wheels circuit. So you put the cars on it, let them race down, pick a winner, another 5, pick a winner, blah blah blah. But yeah, we bought him for a Switch for his birthday the year before, and we played Mario Kart a few times. And it is not. I don't have that bone in my body to let a 6-year-old win. Nope, not happening. It is painful, but you know what's funny? I see if the 3 of us are playing it, myself, him and Becca, and she's winning and you shell her right at the end. The joy from the misery. She'll say the same though, she's done that to me plenty of times. No mercy. It was the same as he's got FIFA 24 on the Switch as well, and we've only had one set of controllers for long enough. Sorry, no, we had 2 sets of controllers, but the second set was dodgy. You always have a dodgy set of controllers, so I decided just to bin them and buy another set. So that was the first time we could actually play against each other on FIFA. Although he doesn't want to play against each other, he wanted to be in the same team. But I said, nah, we're doing the game against each other. And I can't remember what it was, we were like, he went a good team and I went Hibs. I think he went Dortmund or something. And it was 2-2 at half time. Pretty good. He's not bad for a 6-year-old on the Switch, and I'm going to use the excuse that I don't enjoy playing FIFA on the Switch. The controls feel very very weird and they're not very responsive. But I wasn't going hard at him. I was kind of going relatively easy, but he scored 2 good goals. Gave him credit for them. And he's like, oh look at me, I'm drawing. I'm so good. See, when those words came out, something clicks in your head. Something clicks in your head. And I think I went on and won 6-2 or something. Demolished in the second half. It could have been more. Right, I was winning and this car's gone. Maybe it's just a thing with that name, Toby, that's his name as well. You've just got to teach him a lesson, man. No, not in a bad way, in a good way sometimes. He got so good at playing Mario Kart with the assists that I turned the assists off so he could start getting better without them. And then he wasn't happy that he wasn't winning on the races. Right. This didn't go to plan again. I think we could have beaten that car if I didn't make a mistake on the end of the first lap. Oh man, there is so much to learn. There is so much to learn. Well, he's your nephew, isn't he, Toby? I'm happy to help and pass on the knowledge, but the moment they say, "Oh, you're rubbish, I'm so good at this," it just changes. It just changes. The third one on pens. Oh, they always seem to grind it out, don't they? Jeez, oh. Yeah, it does. I was gonna say it makes me feel old. I've got cousins that are the same, man. Hell, my wee cousin Keith that used to come to my house sometimes and annoy us when he was coming over for his youth training for Inverness. Is now 17, 18-year-olds playing first team football professionally. Scored a goal last night. Earned himself a transfer to a new team next year, man. That's when you feel old. That is when you really feel old. Right. How on earth can we win this race without spending more money? Is that a speed 6? Oh man. I think there was one in the last race. It is cool, man. He's done really good for himself. Fair play to him. He has done well, and he's got a good head on his shoulders as well. Always thought he was a bit of a nutcase and a wild card growing up, but now that he's older, he's actually got a really good head on his shoulders. He can go far if he works hard. Right. Well, what a run. What a run. Get off the grass. Right, first place has got off. This is our chance. We need to get in front and stay in front. It is a Corvette. I forgot to look in the last race what the winning car was, so we could keep an eye if there's one in this race or not. The Corvette's got off again. These American cars just don't seem to do very well here at all. Oh, nice. That's good. Was he there when you... Was he there when you were there? Is that the track you used to work at? That Corvette's off again. Look at the state of it, man. Oh, cool. Nice. I know, it's good. See the ones that don't have the money, if they get scouted, that's the bit. They're the best ones, man. They deserve it. All fair enough having money and getting to do what you love. Don't knock anyone for that at all. But it's when the talent gets overlooked. That's when it's a shame. Because I can tell you now, if I came into money, if you won the lottery, whatever, you'd see me on the touring car grid for 2026. Telling you that for a fact now. I would be doing all I can to get on that grid for 2026. I would be stone dead last in every race, bar Nick Halstead, but I'd be there. Oh, is it? Okay. Poor boy. Yeah, it's a good thing to get into, isn't it? But then it's so toxic at the top. I don't see Verstappen staying for more than the next 2 years maximum. Even this year, at the end of it. We won. Finally. That Corvette, where is it? It's header 1, 5th place after going off at every single bloody corner, man. Right then, so we're going to get a new car. The Chaser's done us proud. It's done its job. It's going to get packed away now for next wee while. 7 grand in the bank. A new car acquired. And then we're going to go and jump in the Nismo and try and get the first race done. The good and bad thing about this game is you can just do these races over and over again and grind them and win and sell a car, win and sell a car, win and sell a car. Do you know what? I wouldn't even say that's a bold prediction, Toby. I think that's a given. Mazda RX-7. Nice. Oh, that is pretty. That is a very, very, very pretty car. I don't know what use we have for it, but it is a very pretty car nonetheless. Right. Nismo 270R. 264 brake horsepower should be enough to get the first of the FR races out of the way. I don't actually that we could have probably used that RX-7, but I think it had more brake horsepower than we need. We haven't done the last four-wheel drive race. I've just noticed that. Why? Why have we not done the last? Why have we not done the last one? Yeah, I'm surprised Lawson got the seat. In a way, I thought. God. He is quick and he's done well the times he's been in it. Why is that a replay? But I don't know, man. I feel like Yuki deserved a stab at it at least. But then I don't know. I feel like Gasly deserved more time when he was there. Albon deserved more time when he was there. They just don't get it. They just don't get it. Yeah, it's all a bit, there's something, I don't know, it's just a bit strange. Strange and a bit unfair, but welcome to the world of Formula 1, isn't it? A lot of wheel spin there. Yeah, it kind of feels like that, isn't it? I don't see why the Toro Rosso team, or, well, I still call it Toro Rosso, whatever it is, Racing Bulls or Cash App or whatever it is. It's still Toro Rosso to me. I don't know why they can't just have rookie drivers in that. Why does that team, if they're technically run by the same outfit as a sister team, why can't they have inexperience there and use the experience of the main Red Bull team to help these guys? I don't think there'd be anything in the rules against that. Obviously there's rules about like part sharing and data sharing and things like that, but there's no reason why young rookies in a sister team can't learn off the experienced heads in the main team. I don't know. I feel like the likes of Lawson, for example, as good as he is and as good as he's shown, needs a full season under his belt first before jumping into like the big mean car. But anyway, we are just armchair fans at the end of the day, aren't we? This 270R is feeling relatively nice. If I had it earlier, it might have been a good car to do the whole championship in, but then I wouldn't have been able to drive my chaser. Yeah, it is. I don't know. You do and you don't know the reasons behind Ricciardo leaving, but he shouldn't have left, man. You gotta fight for it. The best teams always have two good drivers that sometimes don't get along, sometimes fight to be number one, but it's kind of like he didn't back himself in a way, even though he's super confident and does back himself. Because if you truly backed yourself, he would have stayed. Right, there's that race done. That was a nice easy one. 270R coming in handy there for us, winning that and then using it for this race. So we're going to get another car. And then we need to figure out what to do next. We do have a good selection of cars now though to go through and look at. We don't have a convertible. We don't have a car from the 80s. We don't have probably could use one of the estates would be pretty good as like for a Gran Touring car. Although I know GT cars are meant to be more like modern day Bentley Continental GTs and stuff like that, or if there's any Aston Martins in here. I'd happily tour around in a wagon though. Right, Slighty. We don't need this car at all. Or I call it Slighty, the Sil 80. I don't know why, I always get the L and the I mixed up the wrong way around. But yeah, another car we don't need. I do like it in that colour though. Only £2 for selling it. Hey, could the RX-7 be classed as a Gran Tourer? It's got GT in the name. Any of the information say Gran Touring in it? See, when you have GT in a championship, does that actually stand for Gran Touring? Yeah, it is, yeah, Gran Touring. I thought that, I don't know, I doubted myself for some reason there. Right, what am I doing? Come out of this. I think we found our Gran Touring car. Right, so we're probably going to sell the Silly. We don't need it. I'll probably do that in a second. Why didn't we finish this? 690 brake horsepower. Gran Turismo. Was it not meant to be? Was it not something said that that was what the game was potentially going to be called? I don't know why. A Legacy, that was the first wagon we bought. We bought a Legacy wagon and went from there. Now, their Legacy wagon, look at it. Look at that lovely piece of kit. That does not have the legs, I don't think, for the 690 brake horsepower. Let's jump into it though and see what we've done to it. Can it tell us here? Do we have a parts list? Sports, turbine, turbo 2, racing. So we've not done too much to it. Okay. I think we have to go and absolutely rinse this thing. Right, so we've used the Accord. Bear with me, I just want to double check I'm not selling any cars that I might need, because I'm going to go and sell a couple of cars to make some money. So we've got a couple of Nissans here. What events have we got? Sylvia, Almira, Skyline, R34. Only, like at GTR meeting. Right, we'll not sell our GTRs just yet. Although our first car was a GTS, not a GTR. Now, does that class as a GTR? I don't know. We'll have to double. We'll come back and check. It's an R. That classes as a GTR because it says GTR in the name. Surely, surely. Right. So we've used all of these cars at some point. Did we use the Impreza wagon? Bear with me. You're going through my mental process at the same time as it's happening in my head. SVX challenge and an Impreza challenge. So we've not done the Impreza challenge yet. Okay, cool. So we have an Impreza. We got the estate and the Sil 80. That is a Nissan, if I'm not mistaken. Is there a special event for them? Does the Sil 80 class as a Sylvia or S200SX? I don't think it does, and I also pretty sure we will win a Sylvia or we could buy one at some point. So I'm gonna. It's £2 that's all. Let's see how much 48 grand gets us, okay? Let's just... I'm mentally not thinking properly. 690 brake horsepower was that championship, wasn't it? £45 grand. For 23 brake horsepower does not seem like a lot. No worries, Toby. Thanks for stopping by and chatting to us. Always appreciated, man. Don't know how much longer we'll be going for. It's already 11 o'clock at night. I'll probably be on baby duty shortly. Right, 5 grand seems a lot more reasonable for an increase in power. Let's do that. But yeah, thanks so much, man. We'll see you later on at some point, I'm sure. I'm just going for pure power here. We're now at 400. That's not bad. We're less. Oh no, we're 300. We're 300 below. 16 grand for 10. No, not worth that. 6 grand for 8. Maybe. No, we've got a turbo on it. We don't need an 8 tune. I think we do one lightweight. If we haven't done one already. We really didn't do much to this legacy. Did we use I wonder if we used the other estates. I should have maybe looked at that. I wonder if we used the other estates for the other races. Anyway, let's go and try this then. We did just leave it for whatever reason. We left this last race for whatever reason. 690 brake horsepower. International A, that's why we left it. Because we don't have the A license. That sort of makes some sense now. What a dough ball. What a dough ball. Right. Oh, we're in the legacy. Don't want the legacy. Let's go and do some of the 283. Hang on, let me just check. 400. Okay. Let's go and do the Subaru Impreza event up here. Get this one done and out the way. Right, 10 grand Subaru's single model race for Imprezas at Laguna Seca. These are always random circuits, aren't they? Should have enough in this for this one. All Imprezas are pretty even in this game across the board. I don't know if we've done anything for this one or not. It's just so twitchy in the buttons, man. Right, let's see, here we go. Well, we cut back there, but we're on the outside. The estates are holding up the rear as the saloons are running away at the front. Or one of them is, anyway. Oh, I love those. Do you know what? There's very few cars where I pick the saloon over the estate, but I think Impreza's one of them. Although it is cool. Stay on the tarmac. Oh man, any other car would have been absolutely thrown off the circuit there, I can guarantee it now. Oh, I didn't need second gear, why did I do that? Snatched a second gear for no reason at all. Oh. Nicely done. Don't know if I did tyres to this car now, it just seemed to grip so well in that corner. I did not know if that was a mod I've done or not. This game's just so slidey at times. I thought I'd absolutely nailed the brake in there. And then you get to the apex of the corner and you just sail right past it. Can't even cut back on that guy. Right on this chuff. Nail that, come on. Just need to get the corkscrew right. Even if we don't pass him here, we need to get the corkscrew right. Nicely done. Whoa. Hold it. We've somehow corrected that into a position, an overtaking position, that is. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, I did not need first gear there. Is that a silly mistake or not? Done it. That's the Imprezza's ticked off, man. Nicely done. Representing the wagons here. That's just got nailed into the first corner. Absolutely nailed there. Nice. Well, that's good. Yeah, we've got some cars for these single make events. 10 grand's a nice little bit of money there. Didn't have to do anything extra to do that. Take the car out of my garage as it is. What do we say we've got next? The GTR. Right, we've got the GTR 4-door tuned by Nismo. 293 brake horsepower. Let's jump into this and see if we can go and do the GTR event over with Nissan. I'm pretty sure we can. Pretty sure we can. Yeah, we can. Cool. And then, so then there's the racing style. But I think you can racing modify this car, which I don't really want to anyway, not at this point of the game. I don't know if when you win a race car, can you do it, or do you have to racing modify a road car? I think you have to racing modify a road car. I could be completely mistaken though. Anywho, Rome short, was it? Oh. Second gear, why isn't it second gear, man? I know my R2 is a little bit dodgy, I think that's part of the problem. I was going to say we're really slow flying compared to these guys, which is a bit disappointing. Oh, hello. My god. You do realise there's a corner there, boys. Flippin' heck. Right, then here we go. It's just a short, quick lap round here in these mammoth cars. We do have a clear competitor though out in front. We need to catch, which we will not catch by doing that. I think if we get this section right, we should be able, maybe be able to get him up the hill. If we're a little wide, come on. Whoa. Oh, too drifty. I think if we had drifted a little less there and got a good run through the corner, we could have actually maybe got him, because he slowed down quite a chunk on the exit. So that's disappointing. Oh my word. Absolutely mugged up the inside there. That's not quite good to blood. Oh well, Not quite quick enough to get the win. I think a little modification should be fine, not too much. I think we can get a... I think we can get what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I think we can spend less than we'll win. 3 grand plus 7th win in the race, which is 10 grand. I think we can spend less than 10 grand to make this car faster. So we have a positive, we have an increase, we have a profit. Turn a profit, maybe that's the word I was looking for. I don't know. I don't know. Are we back at the same menu, please, at least? So we don't have to go all the way back in. Yeah. Right, yeah, 7 grand win bonus, so 3 grand there. So I think if we win 10 grand all in, can we spend less than 10 grand to make the car faster? Can we actually just double check, first of all, can you racing modify this thing? Part not available, okay. You can't, so there's no point in lightweighting this, because that's something you need to do. Right, turbo is always a good one to go to, isn't it? There's always the biggest increase straight off the bat. Look at that, 5 grand, and that gives you just shy of, well, just over 50 brake horsepower. I think that's fair. Stage 1 turbo. Should be enough. Should be enough. Nobody's calling. Oh, Grindwald. Nobody's calling. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you as always. Hope you have a good sleep and work's not too bad for you tomorrow. Right, what is... Guys, what the hell is going on here? Oh, we're doing it backwards as well. Well, it's tighter than I thought it would be. Oh my word. Yeah, right, so the start of this race has not gone quite to plan for half the field. If we were at Rome again, it would have been nice, but we're not at Rome. And this is a longer track, but it's even more difficult with a big power band. Or a bigger power band. Nice back section. These cars are not coded very well for the reverse section of this circuit. I am a fan of this track the normal way though. Not necessarily good at it. I just like it as a location. Actually gives me Need for Speed 2 vibes. Probably because I played this and Need for Speed 2 at a similar time in my life. This is a far better game. Right, can we put a good lap together on the last lap to catch, overtake and keep the lead? We do look like we have the power. Oh my word. We've both got different sections of that. Well, different parts of that section wrong. No, no, no. I wanted to be on the left hand side because they push that barrier. Flipping heck. They're really not coded very well for that hill, are they? Oh no. No, 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 no. Don't lose it now. Keep it together. Keep it together, please. Right, then we've done enough. As long as we don't hit the pit entrance, we've done enough. I'm pretty sure I've done that before. Whew. Oh my word. Well, I did say we were going to spend less than what we earn, and we did that, so that's good. Right then, so first place there, we got that one ticked off. We don't have a racing GTR to do the racing tab yet, but that's fine. 55 grand, we're going to save it there because I think that's going to be my last race for the stream tonight. We've been going for almost 2 hours 20 minutes. Longer than I thought I would, but I'm happy to have made some decent progress with the game there. I think next time we come back, we're going to look... I don't know if the Sil 80 classifies as a Sylvia or a... Was it a 280 SX or a 240 SX for that championship? I don't know. We'll look. But we're definitely going to come back and do the Mazda RX-7 next time for the Grand Touring or the GT championship or event, even not even a championship. I think that's the plan of action that we'll do. But yeah, so we're going to call it quits there at the end of the stream. So that was another good chunk of Gran Turismo done this evening. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say. We'll probably be back on Friday, well, in 2 days' time for a bit of FIFA. All going to plan. But yeah, other than that, thanks to everyone that's been here watching. It's been good to play, good to chat to people again. And we're going to go and raid out the no one playing Gran Turismo 2. Where's the raid button? It's been so long. No one else playing Gran Turismo 2 on Twitch. That's English speaking to carry on over. So we're going to go and raid Ventilo. I'm pretty sure we raided him last time we played Gran Turismo 2 actually. So we're still following him. He's actually playing Fly 2 at the moment. So we're going to go start the raid, see him, speak to him. And yeah, thanks very much for watching this one. I massively appreciate it. Can I... I've lost the thingy bob. Thanks, Pop. Yeah, you too. Well, we'll catch you all later on. Let's go and raid Ventilo, see how he's getting on with Flat Out 2, and see you all next time. Cheerio.